All right, guys, how's it going? Now, if you have X, formerly known as Twitter, you'll know that, I have an account on there, but I've got multiple accounts on there, at KopTalk, at KopTalk TV, at KopTalk Podcast, at KopTalk Members, at Duncan Oldham, at Dunk Knows Best. I have multiple accounts. But the one we're going to be talking about today is at KopTalk, which is the main KopTalk account. I don't really use it a lot, to be honest with you, because I find the football environment on X quite toxic, and I ain't got time for that. But I do have this feature on there, on the at KopTalk account, where you can subscribe to that account, and I do retweet things that I see and provide commentary, right? To a restricted audience, if you like. It's a bit like my videos on here. Sometimes I'll do a channel members only video because I think, oh, what a quiet life, you know what I mean? So if you do have X and you do follow KopTalk, you might want to consider subscribing to it, because if you like little bits here and there. So what I want to speak to you about is this account here. I don't know if you will see this. Anfield Sector. You can see it says underneath this little line of text, exclusive to your subscribers. So basically, only the people subscribing can see that, right? And this tweet, which has since been deleted, first of all, this is an account called Anfield Sector. I know nothing about them. I do not follow these people. I don't know if they're good, bad, what their intentions are, or anything, right? And you're probably thinking, well, if you don't follow them, but the thing is, people retweet things. I monitor things. I follow hashtags. I follow keywords, right? Now, this account put this tweet out last night, which is since deleted, okay? Now, they're quoting a journalist or a hack, if you like, in Spain, and I'm going to go over who that is in a moment. But I just thought it was important to get this one out to you early, just in case you see people flapping this morning, or you might see somebody, because you know what, they all copy each other, right? So basically the tweet says, Martin Zubimendi's departure to Liverpool is not so clear. He could stay at Real Sociedad for another year. Now, if I now click on this, it's gone, right? It's been deleted. I don't know why, but they have deleted it. However, DKB, I took a screenshot of that previously here, all right, because I knew that I wanted to touch on this for you today. And basically, so the player's departure to Liverpool is not so clear. He could stay at Real Sociedad for another year. And they were quoting a hack called Gerard Romero, who is this chap, and you can see there, you look at the cover photo, it's important, right? So basically, Gerard Romero, he has 1.2 million followers, so that's serious business, right? Maybe this guy's someone we should listen to. But basically, he's a Barcelona mouthpiece. And Barcelona fans have been hoping that Zubimendi would, I know it's a Z, but in Spain they pronounce a ZTH, right? If it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith, I can't pronounce it, you know that. You know I'm fucking talking about, don't you, right? Basically, the Barca fans have been hoping that he would go there at some point. And it has sounded previously like that might be the only club he could be tempted to, away from Real Sociedad. So he is a Barcelona mouthpiece, and he's not a very good one either, to be honest with you. He was once, pulled up by Lionel Messi, who called his bullshit out, basically. So he's not someone that you should pay attention to. He's biased in favour of Barcelona, and he's full of shit, basically. So I just don't want you to, if you see these things this morning, I'm telling you where it's originating from, right? Because you might see these claims that he could stay for another year. Now, additionally, Fabrizio Romano, right? Fabrizio Romano, Mo Salah. Some of you won't understand that. Again, this is another example of Fab saying something exclusive to your subscribers. And I have commented up here. Basically, Fabrizio was saying, Liverpool remain confident to sign Martin Zubimendi with talks ongoing. As reported earlier today, there's still work to do, but LFC on it. And I retweeted that to my subscribers. Private environment, no drama. He's out of the loop with this one. Currently no different to an ITK. Not digging at him, just pointing out he's only following the big guns with this particular deal. Because I think that the more high-profile hacks, journalists, media faces, whatever you want to call them, say things about Zubimendi, the more people will start to get their hopes up. And all I'm trying to do is keep it real. So pay attention to Ornstein, pay attention to Joyce. I like Fabrizio Romano. He's worth following for entertainment purposes, but in my opinion, I don't think he knows what's going on with this at the moment. I say at the moment because it's at club level. If there's something to come from an agent somewhere along the line, maybe he will become aware of that. But I don't think Fabrizio Romano is going to be the one that brings anything to your attention before the likes of Joyce and Ornstein. Although Fabrizio Romano is very professional, he monitors everything. But I've got to be honest with you, I monitor everything too, and I see a lot of things he puts out regarding other clubs. And I know where he's got it from, right? So not digging at him, but I don't think he's really in the loop with this one, guys. Now, there was one other thing that I wanted to mention to you. I'm not going to show you the account because I don't want it to seem like I'm digging at accounts or whatever. But there was a Liverpool, let's call it a fan account. It's a commercial account, so there's no doubt about that. But I think there's a difference between fan accounts and commercial accounts. Do you know what I mean? Like, and if you're a commercial account on X, then you want engagement. You need engagement to generate revenue. And what they said was as follows. According to reports in Spain, Zubimendi has given the green light to complete his move to Liverpool. And then they follow up with, major signing or whatever. And again, this account, I don't know whether anything about the account, right? So, but they said that according to reports in Spain, he's given the green light to complete his move to Liverpool. And I retweeted that again to the people that support my X account and said, funny how they never link to these reports. We're in Spain, and at the current time, this is not accurate. However, there are indications that the player is, quote, very attracted to the proposals from Anfield. And I'm not telling you these things so that you go to X and subscribe to the account, because I've just told you what's on there. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's just little bits here and there. I think they're important bits to mention to you. The Fabrizio Romano one's not really important. What are you doing, Remy? But the other two are, right? Because one, yeah, he could stay there for another year. But that journalist, you don't listen to that journalist. I need you to know that where it's come from and that he's a Barcelona mouthpiece, right? So he doesn't want him to go to Liverpool, trust me. So I needed you to know that. And the other thing was that if you hear, according to reports in Spain, the green light has been given, that's a positive spin of events, right? He may give the green light to go to Liverpool, but it's premature, right? I'm here. I'm going out in a minute to the cafe this morning. I don't particularly want to go to the cafe. I know you're thinking you fucking don't want to go to the cafe. I don't want to go to the cafe. I've got lots to do. But I'm going to the cafe for you guys. I am. I'm going there to the cafe this morning because all the football dailies will be there when I go for a breakfast. And I'm going to pick up all of those dailies. Can I understand Spanish 100%? No. 70% of the written stuff in an article I can understand, about 70%. But I've got friends there, and the bits I don't understand, I can go, what does that bit say? Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go there because the printed versions are often different to the online versions that can be accessed maybe around the world. And also the printed versions tend to have opinion pieces in as well that sometimes are not covered online. So I'm going to see what they're saying today, more so about the opinion side of things from any writers. So I'm going to do that. So yeah, I'm in Spain, right? And what a lot of these accounts do online, or blogs over the years, or websites, is they say things like, according to report, rewind, well, they say that, but rewind it. Reports in Spain, reports in Italy, reports in Portugal. And they can basically make up anything they want. I'm not saying that's applied in this instance with this account. I'm just telling you about that's something that I know that they do, all right? So reports in Spain, reports in Italy, reports in Portugal, reports in Germany. And then they can literally add one or two sentences to it. And people follow this. It's not so much that they're gullible, it's just that they're just trusting these people. And a lot of these accounts are faceless. you know, like, you've seen this face, right? I know it's a face for radio, but if I come up with some shite, someone will pull me up for it. Do you know what I mean? I ain't got a problem with that. But my intentions are good. I don't want to mislead anyone, you know? So these people are not too bothered about that. They're more bothered about engagement and clicks and revenue and sponsorships and betting affiliations, blah, blah, blah. So if I said to you, reports in Italy claim this about Edison, you would believe me, right? You'd believe me because you know my intentions are there. And if you ask me, I would tell you where that was from if necessary. But what these accounts do is they don't tell you where these reports are. So I retweeted that to my subscribers, the private community, if you like. And I said as follows. Oh, I don't know if I even did I read it out what I said? Yes, I did. Funny how they never link to these reports. You know, like, so if someone says that according to reports in Spain, and you follow these accounts, you should reply and say, oh, which outlet was it? Was it radio, TV, print? What was it? Who is it? And you'll often find that they don't respond. So I'm just looking out for you guys, all right? So I will keep you informed of what's going on over here. And that's it. So this video, the purpose of this video is just to give you a little heads up on, a couple of things. One, don't panic if you hear that the player is staying in Spain for another bit. That could happen, but right now that's not being said. And two, reports in Spain, they don't say at that time that he's pressing ahead with the move to Liverpool. Everything at the moment, up until early this morning, might have changed by the time you're watching this, has said that the player will be the one that decides whether he wants to make the move. In other words, the club are powerless anyway because of the contract. You'll have seen Ornstein say that they won't stand in his way if he wants to leave. But at the same time, they're not going to just go, oh, Liverpool have bid 20 million. Yeah, we're not going to stand in your way. You can leave. It's a stupid thing to say, really, not going to stand in his way. And a lot of fans have latched onto that. Oh, look, we're not going to stand in his way. They're going to stand in his way if they don't get the valuation that they want for him, or if that clause, is not met. So strange, to say that, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to try and help him. They're not going to make it difficult for him. They're not going to be shysters. You want to go and play for Liverpool? All right, you've been very loyal to us over the years. Let's try and make this happen. But to say that they're not going to stand in his way and that people think they're just going to open the door and let him go and do what he wants is ridiculous, right? So I'm just trying to give you like a couple of pointers this morning because I don't know what time it is in England now, approaching 5 to 8 in the morning. And I know people are watching all over the world. But if you're in the part of the world where you're just waking up now, you might be reading things going, oh my God, he's staying for another year, the deal is off. Or he's indicated he wants to go to Liverpool, so it could be one or the other. My intention here is just to try and keep you up to date on what's actually being said. And like I say, if you do like, the videos, but maybe you haven't got time, to watch all the videos, then follow the Twitter account, the X account at KopTalk. Subscribe to that because I don't really put much out there, to be honest with you. Because why should I help them fuckers? That's the way I look at it. Do you know what I mean? Like, at least on a video, they have to go through 14, 15 minutes of my drivel to get to the point, But they do, some of these accounts lift what I say. So I like to keep it more private. And obviously, the members website, the link is in the video description. That is, the castle, if you like, of everything. Right, so I know I sound like I'm pimping everything, but I'm not. I'm not like that. I'm just trying to tell you how I work, so... Okay, that's it. Listen, I'm not pushing my X account on you because I've just told you what I've said on there. So it's not really intelligent, is it, to tell you everything? So if I was trying to do that, I don't know why I'm justifying myself. But you get some fucking idiots passing by through on here. So I will go. Can you hear Remy's chewing his bone in the background? I'm going to that cafe now. I've got bacon in my own fridge, but I'm going to go and get some bacon and scrambled egg and a cup of coffee. Thanks to you guys that support me, I can go and do that shit. Do you know what I mean? If I want to get the newspapers and bring them home to show you, I can go and buy them because you support me, So I genuinely don't want to go to the cafe this morning. I know you don't believe me, but I don't. But I'm doing it for you guys because I think it's important. Can you hear that fucker in the background? As soon as I said that, he stopped. Oh, here he comes. If you appreciate the video and you understand, the message, what I'm trying to say to you here, please thumbs up the video. Drop me a comment. If you see anything, Dunk, I've heard this about it, just drop it on this video. I see all the comments. It doesn't matter what video you put it on, I'll get the comment, and I'll try and keep you posted. I do think that today, hang on, what was the other thing? Like the video, comment the video. If you want to buy me a beer or a coffee or an extra sausage or bacon, well, I wasn't going to have sausage actually. There's a joke in there somewhere. Hit the super thanks button. I'll give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's briefing. One thing I do want to warn you about is the ITKs, the Twitter twats. What they will do now is they will now start to go, someone will go first and then they'll all copy. Someone will say personal terms have been agreed. I guarantee they will say that, but there'll probably be a disclaimer, It won't be personal terms have been agreed and he will move to Liverpool subject to a medical. That's further down the line. What they'll do now is someone will go with personal terms have been agreed because it's a 50-50 chance, right, of being right. And then they just, later on, if it goes pear-shaped, they'll delete the post or they'll hope that people forget. But if they get it right, they'll go, do you remember I was the first one to tell you? So be aware of that. So you're either going to see personal terms are agreed or you're going to see Liverpool are now, penciling in. Because if you pencil something in, it can be erased. Penciling in a medical, arranging a medical. Those are the two things that you're going to be subjected to probably today, if not today, tomorrow, depending, of course, what comes out. All right? Listen out for Ornstein, especially Joyce. If you don't know who those people are or where to listen to them, you only have to ask in the comment section and I will point you in the right direction. And remember that both of those journalists publish content behind paywalls, all right? I'm led to believe that there's a website called archive.ph, right? Archive.ph. And if you copy a link from The Athletic or a link from The Times and paste it into that website, the second one down, not the first bar, the second bar, if you paste it in there, it'll search for snapshots and you'll be able to read the article from behind the paywall. But when something is first published, it won't be available. It takes a little while. Archive.ph is one of the most valuable resources for those of you that can't access, The Athletic or The Times. I'm not encouraging you to do that. I just know some people can't. I have a legitimate subscription, so I need that to follow stuff and to keep you guys informed. But if you're going to listen to anything I tell you, archive.ph, bookmark it. I guarantee you will want it later, and you just paste in, and then you can read the articles. And not only that, but sometimes, like Joyce, change those articles, edit those articles, and what that website will do will give you different snapshots of the changes that a journalist can make. And they can be significant. They can be a significant change in the headline, but it could be like it's often the last paragraph, and they'll change it. And that website will show you the time, the different times that it took a snapshot of it. Archive.ph, right? Okay, Dunk knows best, DKB, right. Gotta go. I am getting, good morning. Just look at my man kiss. Because I sent her a picture this week. Not one of them pictures, just like, my little thumbnail that I use on my videos. Anyway, I just sent her a little picture, like, morning, baby, you know what I mean? Just good morning, just look at my man. Okay, she has no idea how lucky she is, that girl, I'll tell you. Oh, I've got another message. Oh, shit, I just sent a message. It said on its way. Please tell me that didn't fucking record. Oh, my God. My watch. I got one of them watches that like it flashes up, and then you can hit a button that says reply like a microphone. Can you imagine if it picked that up? She has no idea how fucking lucky she is. She wouldn't have known I was recording a video or anything. And my watch just flashed up and said whatever it just said, like message sent. Shit me pants. It just said okay, well, I've deleted it. Guys, listen to me. Telegram is so much more superior than WhatsApp, because if you delete on WhatsApp, it says message deleted, and they go, what did you delete? On Telegram, you can delete from their device and yours, and they don't know you sent anything. Fucking hell, that's funny. Not that I'm bothered. Do you know what I mean? I'd just say, what's your fucking problem? Hashtag me too. Right, I'm off. See you in a bit. All right.